Hey, what up, people? Sorry about that. Yeah, morning to everybody. Thank y'all for coming through. If you're gonna listen on the playback. Hey, what up, Marty Machine? How you doing, champ? Yeah, if you're gonna listen to the playback, hit the like. I would appreciate it. Leave a comment. I would appreciate it. I don't mind if you disagree with me. Just give me your honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday morning. We're thankful for another start of the week. Well, the work week that is for some of us. You know, I hope that everybody make it through the weekend unscathed, everybody healthy. And we onwards to another week of nonsense in boxing. So Devin Haney and Lomachenko, and to some extent George Linares, are engaged in a Twitter sparring match. Y'all know how that goes. My bad. Sorry about that. It's quite a few things happening here. Yeah, man. So Devin Haney and Lomachenko having a little sparring match back and forth on Twitter. This is about all boxing. Sometimes comes out to be a bunch of nothing on social media, and this is going to be a bunch of nothing by tomorrow. Um, what's disappointing is that uh, you have a situation with Lomachenko, and I think Lomachenko was tagged to fight Nakatani. So I don't even know why he's bothering, going back and forth with Haney, and why Haney's going back and forth with him, because the fight ain't gonna happen. Okay, Lomachenko is on. If you want to know what I'm talking about, check Twitter. It's probably still going on right now. You know, yeah, yeah, boxing god, peace, man. Top of the morning to you too, Chief. Um, Devin Haney started off with Linares. Linares made some comment about Devin Haney's not going to be ready for April, but he's ready. Blah blah blah. So Devin Haney tells Linares, "We sent a contract to your team. Did you sign or did you decline?" And then Devin Haney goes on to say where Loma at, and Loma comes out and says, all sorts of blase foolishness. Um, Lomachenko says, "I'm here waiting for you cowards. Calls them cowards. Waiting for you cowards to decide on a real fight and not a Twitter fight." Now, Lomachenko got a lot of nerve, man. He got a lot of nerve. And he goes on to tell Devin Haney, of course, the tried and true thing, oh, you ain't fought nobody, blah, blah, blah. And of course, you got the Lomachenko stands coming out, the Devin Haney haters coming out, backing up Loma. Oh, that's true, Lomachenko. He ain't fought nobody, blah, blah, blah. Forgetting that it was actually Lomachenko who took the duck designation. Took the duck designation, which is the franchise title, in a bid to avoid Devin Haney and purse bids or whatever. Because you see, Top Rank don't like purse bids. But whatever the case may be, Lomachenko accepted the duck designation. So for Lomachenko to come back here and try to make it seem like Devin Haney ain't fought nobody, he was trying to fight you, bro. He was trying to fight you. And I don't want to hear nothing about Devin Haney accepted this and he accepted that. Lomachenko accepted a franchise duck designation. Yeah, peace and power to my Ayaba, Lisa Bales. Lomachenko accepted a duck designation in a bid to avoid Devin Haney for whatever reason. Anybody who accepts that duck designation, to me, I don't give you no respect for that. I didn't respect Canelo when he took it. That's why I'm glad he gave that up. and went to the 168 and wants to be undisputed because he quickly found out you can't be undisputed with no goddamn franchise title. You can't be undisputed there. So he went for the real WBC belt at 160. You can't be no damn undisputed with no franchise title, okay? So it's a little offensive to me to see Lomachenko, who made all his excuses after Teofimo Lopez beat his ass. All these excuses coming out here engaging in Twitter back and forth with Devin Haney. You shouldn't be talking about Devin Haney. You should be talking about the fact that you're still waiting on a fight and you took a duck designation. I don't respect the franchise style. I don't respect nobody who took it. But he's right, though. All this Twitter beefing, the 135 division is just an absolute shambles. An absolute shambles. Nobody fighting nobody. Teofimo Lopez fought Lomachenko. And effectively, it's like in the heavyweight division, when Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko, and then when he got stripped of the belts or whatever, it added life into the division because the belts were available and people wanted to fight each other and blase blase. Well, some people wanted to fight each other, others didn't. Teofimo beats Lomachenko, and instead of the other guy saying, you know what? There's some new life in the division. Let's do something. Everybody now ducking everybody. Everybody running around. I'm A-shy. I'm A-shy. I think Black UGC made a very important point on his stream when he said, it looks like when there's too much talent in the division just crashes. It amounts to nothing. And he's right. Look at what happened with the 160 division. The Zone had all the talent at 160. All. The only person they didn't have is Jamal Charlo. They had all the good names. And did the 160 division work out like how we wanted it to work out? No, it didn't. You got Canelo fighting Danny Jacobs. Danny fought Sergey for the IBF, and Canelo fought him. And then it just all went to shit. Golovkin didn't fight nobody, still ain't fought nobody. Well, fought Sergey and lost. But Golovkin still has a belt, and he's refusing to fight Andre. So 135 is the same problem. A lot of talent, no fights happening. What a goddamn shame. So all this blase back and forth with Devin Haney and Lomachenko going to amount to nothing, and we're back in the same position. I think Devin Haney needs to focus on getting his fights. I understand that it's the way of the world now with these new age boxing fans where they love the Twitter beat. That's how you get followers, right? You saw Ryan Garcia. I think it was on IFL TV talking about how Teofimo needs to get more followers. That's how these people chalk up popularity by how much followers they have on Instagram and these things. I mean, that's cool because a lot of people know you, but most of them people are not going to pay to see you fight. Most of them people are not going to travel to watch you fight. Devin Haney needs to just focus on what he's focusing on. Announce a fight. Maybe he was just bored this morning when he called out Lomachenko, because I don't see the reason for it. Lomachenko is not going to fight you, bro. You see Lomachenko talking the same talk about how You ain't fought nobody, even though he took the franchise duck title. Lomachenko is gonna get the majority of the support on Twitter because he's Lomachenko. People don't worry about the facts no more, Devin Haney. So my advice to you is stop trying to get any forms of affirmation from these Twitter people because they don't like you. You're going after two of the sacred cows in the division. Ryan Garcia, who can do no wrong, who can duck all over the place, and Lomachenko, who lost his fight against Teofimo, who was arrogant enough that I don't need no rematch clause, and then crying for a rematch. A man who took the duck title, and people don't give him no shit for it. Exactly. I'm telling you, these people got a weird way of measuring who loves them or not. Anthony Joshua has what, millions of followers? But Anthony Joshua gets people to come because he built his popularity in what he did in the ring. He built his popularity based on what he did in the ring. These guys want to base their popularity about how much Twitter beef they can get into, how much people click like and retweet. So my advice to them, bro, you will never be loved like these guys just by social media beefs and back and forth. You need to be loved for boxing. You need to be loved for what you do in the ring. You'll probably never be a knockout artist because you probably don't have that type of power. So people are not gonna love you like that. The people who are gonna love you, Devin Haney, are the people who love boxing and love combat sports and can appreciate you. Lomachenko took a duck designation. Yeah, they still are going at it, Lisa. Still are. Still are. Still are. I just don't see the purpose. And even though if Devin Haney is correct that when Lomachenko says he didn't fight nobody, Devin Haney told him, look, man, I was going to fight you as your mandatory. You took the franchise title. That's not going to seep through to these new age boxing fans. They don't like you like that. They dislike you for a lot of different reasons, Devin. A lot of different reasons because you are the person that their favorite fighters might be ducking. It's like with Andre, right? I remember just bringing up Andre that I think on UGC again, him and 1-2 Kid was talking about how this Andre topic made people genuinely get in their feelings and lash out and stop talking to each other. I remember that quite well. It was hilarious to me. Why? Because Demetrius Andrade was actually calling out their favorite fighters. He was actually calling out their favorite fighters. Canelo and Charlo, Triple G. And even though he was a champion, it's, oh, why should my guy fight you? You ain't fought nobody. He's a champion, mind you. And people dislike Demetrius Andrade because they know he's highly skilled and he can genuinely probably beat your favorite fighter. So they don't like him. Devin Haney, highly skilled, probably can beat your favorite fighter. That translates into I don't like you. So Devin would do well to not worry about Lomachenko. You need to worry about getting a fight signed and announced. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You already see that you're not the favorite son of the zone, since the zone had King Duck Ryan, King Mallard himself, on the TV screen almost all night. So the zone is hyping Ryan Garcia over you, even though you're the champion. And I think Devin Haney, when it comes time to decide what you're going to do, when you're considering if you're going to leave the zone or go somewhere else, you need to consider that too. Why is the zone hyping a guy who's ducking you, who is preventing a fight that will do numbers on the zone? The zone is hyping him when Ryan Garcia ain't doing the zone no favors. He ain't doing the zone no favors. Is the zone a personality streaming service or a streaming service that deals with fight sport? Because if it's fight sport, you would have Devin Haney in the booth, not this dude who's preventing the Devin Haney fight. So, in my opinion, Devin Haney really needs to consider what he's going to do. I don't think Devin Haney needs to be involved in all this nonsense Twitter beef because, bro, I'm not going to love you like that. You're too much of a problem for their sacred cows. You're too much of an issue for their favorite fighter. See, you didn't build your poppy. You didn't build your career by being on Instagram. Some people out here give you shit by going to Mexico to start your career young. That's because you wanted to be a boxer first. A boxer. You didn't want to be an Instagram celebrity first. So when people on YouTube give you shit for that, I question why. Where's it really coming from? My advice to Devin Haney is, bro, get a fight signed and get a fight announced. And that's my opinion. Tell me what y'all think in the comments about anything I just said. I hope y'all have a great day, man. Peace and power. Y'all take care of yourselves. Catch y'all next time.